Malcolm, it seemed like it was the second game in a row that maybe an opponent sped you guys up a little bit offensively. Did you come into this one being okay with playing a little faster, or did they do something to control the tempo in the first half?
I think we're not a team that can't play faster tempo. I think we can adjust. I think we play well at a faster tempo. I thought they were able to get us a little bit out of sorts, but at the same time, I thought it was more on us than them. I thought we had a few defensive breakdowns, backdoor cuts, losing vision of the ball, and uncontested threes that really sort of broke us down and got us out of sorts.
Second row, middle.
Greg Logan of New York Newsday for Malcolm. When Bradshaw banked the three and then followed it up with another three, he was pretty pumped at that point, and then you guys immediately turned him over a couple of times. What are you thinking at that time when they get that close, and what did you do defensively to kind of get him out of that mode?
At that point in the game, you're just thinking you got to get stops, and for a player like him, you got to make him uncomfortable. If he's comfortable, he can make shots and sort of dictate what he does. So myself, I tried to just pressure him, tried to get the ball out of his hands, and swipe at the ball as much as I can.
To our left.
Rob Carlin, Comcast Sportsnet. This is for Anthony, and then Malcolm, if you could also chime in. It seemed like it was a concerted effort to get you going inside. It felt you had an advantage inside. Was that part of the game plan? And then Malcolm, how big was Anthony all game?
Yeah, I think that Coach Bennett told us before the game we're going to call one of our plays to get the ball inside, and I think that we really wanted to take advantage of that. I think we had some opportunities where we could rebound on the offensive end too, and we did a really good job of that. Darion, I think I see here, he had 6 offensive rebounds, and that was big for us. It was huge, and when everybody's rebounding like that on the offensive end, I think we have a good chance.
Malcolm.
To follow up, AG was huge for us first and second half. I thought second half he stepped up, made some big plays, had some huge rebounds for us. But that's nothing new. He's been doing that all season, and that's what we expect from him every game.
To our right.
Isabel Krishudian, Washington Post. Anthony, did it feel like January again when you see Malcolm and Justin getting hot there in the first half?
Yeah, I think so. Just to see Malcolm hitting all those shots in the first half was awesome. Even to see Justin back out there and doing his thing and being more confident out there. I don't think he ever lost confidence, but to see him get his flow back and his rhythm back, I think was great for us. It was great for him too, just to see that.
To our right.
Malcolm, Steve Reed from the Associated Press. You guys had talked yesterday about not wanting a close game in this first round. You got one anyway. Was there any concern heading down the stretch? How concerned were you that this team was hanging around?
Going down the stretch, you're definitely concerned because that's a very dangerous team. They hit quick shots and they take a lot of threes, so they make big plays. But it's all about us, and we've known that all season. We know that now. Coming into the NCAA tournament, we have to lock down on defense, and that's what we lean on every night. That's our foundation. So to be able to lean on that at the end of the game is what we do best.
Front of the room.
Doug Dowdy from Roanoke. Malcolm, you didn't shoot it in the second half the way you did in the first half, yet you made your free throws. How big do you think the free throws were in this game, 21 of 25?
I think that's actually pretty astonishing that we shot them like that. I think that's a huge improvement and very good. Especially with a team like that, at the end of the game, we're in the bonus. You got to make free throws if you want to win in the NCAA tournament. And tonight we were able to make free throws and hold them off.
Stay in the front row.
Mike Barber from Richmond. Malcolm, two-part question. First off, offensively, most of your points in the first half, did they change something defensively against you in the second half? And then your matchup with Bradshaw, what made him so hard to guard?
I thought they pressured me a little bit more, tried to make me a little bit more uncomfortable in the second half. But I put it more on me. I just wasn't making shots. And then Bradshaw, he's shifty. He shoots it when he wants. He makes a lot of shots, and he plays with a lot of confidence. And when you play against another player that is as good as he is and plays with that much confidence, he's going to be hard to guard.
Middle of the room.
Zach Braziller, New York Post. With having everyone healthy and out there, you guys obviously showed what you can do offensively. Do you feel that area of your game is overlooked because of how good you are defensively?
I definitely think we have some talent on offensive too. I think that people do overlook that at times. They see our defense and see how well we play on defense, and then they just X out the fact that we play offense sometimes. But I think that we have great players on offense, and I think that once we get into a rhythm, we're able to exploit a lot of different things.
Stay in the middle of the rim.
Chip Riera, 8 News, Richmond, Virginia. I just wanted to get you all's thoughts on having a rematch with Michigan State on Sunday.
Anthony?
I think that it's going to be good for us. You know, last year they beat us in the Sweet 16, and I remember in the locker room everybody just said, just remember how this feels, you know, and I think that this isn't going to be more of a revenge game. You know, it's just going to be us going out there and do what we do. You know, I think that everybody's hungry to go to the next round and wants to keep moving on. So I think that we're ready for the challenge, and we're going to go out there and do it.
Malcolm?
I agree with Anthony 100%. It's not about revenge. It's about going out there and establishing ourselves and trying to make it to the next game. And, you know, the hungrier team is going to win tomorrow, on Sunday. So we're going to come out and try to be hungry.
Any other questions for Anthony or Malcolm? Front row.
Malcolm, can you talk a little bit about London? He hit some big shots at several junctures of the second half.
I thought he was terrific. London's a guy that's very poised. He knows when to shoot. He knows when to make the extra pass. And in the second half, he stepped up for us. They were clamping down a little bit on defense, denying the wings, making it more difficult for us. And London took the ball in his hands and really just made some huge plays for us to keep us ahead and to keep us with a decently comfortable lead.